Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's everybody's day going? I thought I fixed my music. There we go. Turn that off. Cool. Welcome in. Frog stuff today. This is the plan. So before I was like, oh, there's no way I could do building on the stream. But then yesterday, I was in a single player world, and I was just building without Lightmatica. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. So today we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if I can actually do that. So let me, a link. There we go. Cool. All right. Yes. Mega Bear, welcome in. I think we're good. Close that. Let me go to my mod view. Okay, cool. Everything's working. OBS got an update, so it was all funky, and I had to figure out what to click and what not to click. Yeah, I think we're good. Awesome. All right, cool. Combo Ball, welcome in. Frogs. All right, hopping on the server. I woke up like 45 minutes ago, so I'm still getting there. Oh, there's the frogs. Hey, Treyas, welcome in. Oh. Wait, there we go. Okay, cool. Worried that the game was going to crash. All right. Where do you get your cosmetics from? You'll have to be more specific. Oh, my skin? It depends. Some skins I make, some skins my friends make. Some skins I will borrow from Nova Skin or from Name MC. The one I'm currently wearing, the frog skin, I believe was made by something. I think that was their username. User something. Somebody in the chat had set the skin in. So I'm currently using that one. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure we're all good here. Ember Bitterbit, welcome in. Making sure everything is functioning. It looks like it is. I see some Seamoos out in the distance. Let me click this button. There we go. Hello, everybody. Take someone's skin and replace it with your face sometimes, and the game has crashed. Awesome. Good start. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. My bitrate just skyrocketed, so that's awesome. Always fun. Wait, no, that's a good thing. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I will take elements of a skin. Like I'll take the shoes from one skin and the shirt from another skin and then recolor the shirt. And then I'll like take something from my base skin because I have like a template skin that I apply it to. And then I'll just combine a bunch of them. And then sometimes I'll just be like, I like that outfit. I'm gonna wear that outfit. I treat Names MC like a store. Where I'm going in and I'm buying outfits. Yeah. Gaviline, welcome in. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. I assume something with me pressing F9, because that's the button I pressed to swap screens. Maybe something I pressed loaded something and it didn't like that. Okay. Hopefully this will be alright. I can already hear the frogs. Alright, cool. Tip number 2. So, last time we were on here, the very last thing we did was pick out some names. Hold on. The very last thing we did was pick out some names for our frog band. Is that too much? Too far? There we go. Frog bands. And yesterday, I consulted ChatGPT because I could not think of any more frog-related words. And so I asked it for more frog-related words. And so we got one more. We got Ella Ribbits Gerald. And I decided also that an amphibionce was too good not to use. So even though it's not jazz, I think those are going to be our four band members. Can you animate something for me? Sure. Yeah, if you want to animate something to me, you can send it in my Discord. Frog Cafe. Forg. Skeleton playing a trumpet. Welcome in. Yeah, so those are our names. At least for right now. Subject to change, but I'm thinking those are going to be the four. Okay. So I think we're building the Frog Cafe right here. We need it to be available to all types of people. So something for our aquatic members, people that live in the water, need to be able to access it. So we're gonna need some kind of like water-based eating area, maybe like a drive-through or something. Toad bad, frog good. Yes. We should take a look around. I don't think anything has really changed since I've been here last. I've been doing too much stuff, so it's been a little bit since I've actually been here. I think I think the only thing I did before this was Modfest. So it just feels like it's been longer. Hi Lainey, welcome in. But yeah, I think we're going for the frog. We've got some blocks to play around with. We've got these things, springleaf, and then Engel, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Enegel block, something like that. This, which is hard to demonstrate as my origin, will just make you jump. You see some seamoos in the distance? Yes, you do. There's still seamoos. They do not leave. But yes, we have these blocks to play around with, and they sound terrible. Like an underwater bar? Not exactly. We don't want the whole thing to be underwater. We just want there to be an underwater section, or at least a section where someone can be in water. I'm not quite sure if, as a water type Pokemon, you need to be continuously under the water, or if you just need to be like standing in it. So we'll have to do some researching there. But either way, it needs to be accessible to someone who lives in water. So we'll have a water section, and then also we have someone who can't touch water. So we need to be able to get them to and from the restaurant without touching the water, which is what I was hoping these blocks could be useful for. Or perhaps the spring leaves, because this kind of functions like a drip leaf, but a little different. It launches you sideways instead of straight up. Gavilaine, I am doing great. A little sleepy, but I am doing all right. But yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can at least start the Froggy Cafe, or the Croaking Kettle, as we're naming it. So I think this is where it will be. We've got 3 different like land masses that we can build to, and then this is like the frog themed area. So maybe that is like the dominant side that we have the main pathway from, since it already leads to a frog themed area. And because this is supposed to be meant for more than just the froggy people, and it's supposed to be accessible to everybody, and it's a pain to get up and down that thing, especially as an avian, and I'm the one building it, I don't want to do that every time, so that's my excuse to build it above. That's the plan. My Minecraft name is, you can get my skin. Well, my skin is me. I'm wearing my skin. Oh, you want my skin? I see. It's Laynce. Froggy Cafe, yes. So on this server, we have origins, and we also have ribbits, which are little tiny frog guys. I will show once I make it up these stairs. Stairs are my favorite thing. They are so much fun to walk up when you are less than 2 blocks tall. But yes, we have frogs, and then we have ribbits, which are like more intelligent frogs. Yeah, how are you doing, Gaviline? So we have like, yeah, so they can play instruments, and they have merchants, and they got a bunch of stuff. And so we're taking their ability to play music and then applying that to a cafe that plays live music. So we got these guys, which are very hard to see, I realize. Can't jump up one block. There we go. These guys, ribbits, and these guys are going to play our live music. I realize I still don't have a way for me to easily get up and down. That'll do. So we're keeping them there for the meantime, until I have a place better to put them. Go away. But we got some blocks to use. I have to live up in a tree, because that's what avians can do. Oh, for the animation. Okay, yeah. It's Laynce. I'm gonna keep the eggs. I like to cook them and eat them. Ribbits of the Caribbean. Yes. Crazy Cat Laney, welcome to Twitch. Alright. What's the first step? I guess the first step is kind of designing what it's going to look like, palette-wise. I think the most obvious thing to do is to put it on a lily pad, and I don't want to do that. So I think we're going to do kind of a like stilts, like a restaurant on stilts, and then have the lily pads to get to it. I figured, Laney. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So I'm going to need some spruce. I think I'm going to use some jungle as well. We got plenty of jungle. I do not have a backup. Green concrete? That's not bad. Concrete's going to be annoying. Green terracotta might be better. I'm going to put all of this random stuff away for now. I'll cook these eggs. Which I can cook, because there's no compatibility. But I also have... Yeah, I just put these here for now. I'll put that away. I can still eat that. Oh, I already got 2 beds. Currently consuming rhubarb and custard candy. That sounds really nasty, but also I don't know what the flavor of rhubarb tastes like. I'm biased. Okay. So, let's go get some jungle. Probably should bring a backup axe, because I figure we're probably going to use a lot of it. Delicious. Not doing too well. Been forbidden. Oh, bedridden these couple days. Oh, I hope you do better soon, Diabeline. That sounds... It's very unfortunate to hear. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Okay, there we go. Got the axe. Boom. Cool. I don't think there's a better teleport to this jungle. We're just gonna walk it. But fortunately, I'm incredibly good at traversing long distances horizontally. So it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I haven't eaten today. I need to eat too, but I'm not gonna eat rhubarb and custard. That sounds weird. Blech. I'm sure it's delicious. I just haven't had it. I immediately dismiss it as something that isn't good because I have no idea what it tastes like. I'm sure it tastes delicious. When flashback mod? What do you mean? When flashback mod? My last video was done with the flashback mod. I guess I can't really... Yeah, I can't fit in 1 block spaces. I am currently programming an origin that will allow me to reach the height of 1 block tall, and I'll be able to add that to the server so then I have my own custom frog origin. Because it's a data pack, I will be able to just easily apply that. And so I will have more frog-like abilities, which will be fantastic. Video about it? I mean, the last one was made with flashback. I have a behind the scenes video that I'm still working on. So that'll probably be the closest you get to a flashback review. But there's already so many out there. I figure why do exactly what everybody else is doing. So I aimed to show what flashback could do rather than tell you what you can do with it. That was my goal with the Dan TDM trailer. That was like the first project I did with flashback. But I am going to do a video about how I made that, and holy moly, that's loud. I am going to do a video about how I made that and like the problems I encountered while doing it, and the weird, very weird get-arounds or workarounds I did for the very specific problems I had for that project. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got the voiceover already recorded. I just need to do a lot of the visual elements, which is like the first time I've really done a voiceover before the visuals. Usually I just record it all at the same time. So I'm trying a lot of different things recently. Like the Dan TDM trailer, I also did a storyboard for. So like I had sketches of the scenes I wanted, and I recorded the voiceover first, and then I had the music. That was the first thing. I had the music, and then I was like, okay, I need a story. And so I just started saying things that like kind of fit the beat of the music until it developed into a story. So it was like, in a world, and then like, oh, how can I make this Minecraft? I'm like, okay, I'll do it from the perspective of a villager, because I can kind of do the element animation voice. And then I was like, what other voices related, or could I do that relate to this topic? And I was like, I can kind of do a Dan TDM voice. I'm gonna make the protagonist Dan TDM. And so that was kind of how the character arc, I guess, developed, as I just built off of those two impressions. How to use camera orbit? I've actually never used camera orbit. I would look at their wiki or perhaps a tutorial. I'm sure there are plenty out there at this point. Considering when that mod first dropped, which by the way, dropped less than half a day after my filmmaking video, so awful timing. But that video dropped, or the mod dropped, and I was like, huh, well, all of those workarounds I found that I added to this video, I was so proud of finding, because it was like the replay mod was so limiting. Flashback just does, just like easily. I was like, oh, okay. So I started playing with that, and Flashback was like opening like a whole new world in possibility with what you could do with it. There are still things I think replay mod does a little better, but generally speaking, like there's little reason that I would say Flashback is better. I think from what I've heard, I actually haven't done a time lapse since Flashback's been out. I've been told Flashback is not as good for like time lapses and stuff. No clue if that's true or not. Then maybe go to their Discord. Flashback has a Discord server you can join and ask questions. The other thing I think was time lapses, and then interpolation I think still needs work, and they've been improving on that with literally every update. You search for so long but nobody knows. I'm sure somebody knows. If not a YouTuber, and I'm sure there's a YouTuber, you probably just haven't found the right video, then the Flashback developers I'm sure know. Try to use just expressions today. My skin ended up with no eyes. Well, that's terrifying. If you watch just the first tutorial, I would recommend watching the second one. They updated the resource pack since between the first and second video, and so I was able to explain better what I meant in the first one, and then also there was a bunch of bugs that got fixed. So like, you don't have to remove your eyes unless your pupils are on the second layer. If you have no eyes and it's just like white, it's probably because you put the pixels in the wrong spot, or there are extra pixels that don't need to be there. How it works is you have an empty like canvas, right? You have a big PNG. Your skin goes in some of that PNG. It's a big square. Your skin does not take up that full square. there are extra spaces that don't have anything in it, and they're not supposed to. Minecraft does not take that empty space into consideration when it applies your skin. So what Just Expressions does, it says, okay, we have all this extra space. We're going to turn those into sections for different specific eyes. So like the top up here in the square might be the 1x2 eyes. Right below it might be the 2x2 eyes. Like it categorizes the empty space into eye types. So when you put the whole thing filled in, it will apply all of the eyes because these pixels are dedicated to this eye type. And if you do that with all of them, then you'll have every eye type applied. So make sure you have the like the pixels in the right spot. Make sure you actually have the resource pack applied. Sometimes people will download the resource pack, they'll put it in their resource pack folder, and then they just won't select it. And I say that because I'm some people. I made that mistake a few times, and I was like, why is this not working? It's because I didn't actually turn on the resource pack. So when people say nothing's happening, it's probably because they forgot the mods or they forgot to apply the resource pack. If it's not working beyond that, you might not have equipped the skin. Other than that, you might need to reach out to the Fresh Moves or Just Expressions Discord server, because they have a support section. People always come to me for that problem, and I'm like, it worked for me, I don't know how to help. Okay, so we got lots of jungle. I think the next step is probably to get oak, because a nice block to accompany jungle is oak. And I don't think I have much at home. So that's going to be the plan. Next is to get oak wood. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I think our palette will probably mostly be wood. Maybe some cobblestone. Mossy cobble. Because I want to make it feel alive. I almost want to make it feel like a living cafe or like a rainforest cafe. Which I don't know if I've ever been to, but pulling from memories that may or may not exist, I want it to be full of greenery and full of nature. So we're gonna probably need mossy cobble. Opinions about birch logs. Stripped birch logs look fantastic. Regular birch logs are very situational. I don't find myself using it all that much. Other than for birch trees, like custom birch trees. I don't think they're that bad, I just think they're incredibly situational. So, generally speaking, I won't use birch, but I don't think it's a bad looking block by any means. It's just hard to use in the current landscape of Minecraft's palette options. But yeah. That's what I think of that. Water's awesome. Okay. Where is the most ideal place? I should probably get another axe. I barely worked through the first one, and that was almost full durability. We'll probably be fine without a second one, but just in case, having a backup is always nice. So this is where people are living, I think. Wait, that's me. No. Sparse jungle, so that will be more spruce. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm in a sparse jungle. This is a birch forest. Forest. Okay, so we're going to go back this way. Used it as a carpet once. That's not a bad use for it. Yeah. It almost looks like a... I guess like a snow leopard pelt. Oh, look at that. The golden lobster. It's mine now. It's red in the bucket, but it's gold in my heart. You pretty much exclusively build as birch as a base. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad block. I'm just saying that I prefer building with other types of wood. Specifically dark oak. Yeah, we're talking about birch logs. Fan art or animation? What about fan art or animation? Like, which one do I prefer? I don't have a preference. I'm very appreciative of either. Look at ants. These guys are cool. You have to be more specific with your question. Hi, Panda Boy. Welcome in. Yeah, we were talking about opinions on birch log. I think it has its uses, but generally speaking, I don't use it. I love dark oak. I've been using that a lot recently. And then also strip spruce. I'd use that all the time. Logs make sense in that case. I love building with the planks. True. The planks are very nice. Choose one. I guess animation. I don't think I've ever had an animation, like an animation. Whoa, whoa. I get a blue jay. I've had animatics, but I mean, it's up to you, I suppose. These guys are cool. Fun fact, if you, I think if you both give a blue jay sugar and you give a raccoon sugar in this game, they team up. Mordecai and Rigby. These guys are not supposed to be here. Okay, we're now in a forest. I'm gonna start chopping logs. Wood tier list coming soon. And now with the addition of the pale, oh man. The pale garden, I have to add that. I have yet to actually play around with those blocks, so I'm not sure how they fit in a palette yet. I don't know. The little monster totems and use birch as the eyes. That's pretty cool. That's scary. Alligator. Something over there. Oh, I think that's naturally... Yeah, it's naturally generating. Okay. There we go. Cool. What mod are the birds and other wildlife from? I believe that is from Alex's Mobs. I know the blue jay is from Alex's Mobs. Alligators from Alex's Mobs. The yaks are from Alex's Mobs. These turtles are from Alex's Mobs. The catfish are from Alex's Mobs. It's basically Alex's Mobs. Unfortunately, it's only available for Forge, which makes me big sad. There we go. Would it be rude to call you a shorty? Minecraft model? I don't mind, I suppose. I mean, I'm trying to be the size of a frog, so I would like to be shorter than this, but it's so inconvenient to not be this tall, because I cannot jump up one block if I am half a block tall. I don't actually... Are those yaks? Let me see. I don't think they're yaks. I think it's a different name. Stay back. You just ate friggin'... I'm gonna go this way. You think that arm bending animations and arm bending in Minecraft animations are ugly? It depends on how much you bend it. If it's like a noodle, then I'm gonna say yes, because that doesn't really like make any sense logically. But there are also some animations I've seen that make it... Oh, is it a bison? It is a bison, you're right. Yeah, so those are bisons, not yaks. Yaks are much hairier. But there are some animations I've seen that do arm bending really well. And it usually depends on the style. So like I do arm bending in my thumbnails sometimes. The ones I do in my animator, I will often... just by default bend every limb, just like a slight bit. Anything over the top is too much, so I always do just like a little bit, unless it needs to be a specific, very specific pose. Ah, there we go. What kind of animals you have encountered? Yeah, the alligator snapping turtles, I believe, are in swamps. I think we found one of those last time. Yaks have fancier coats? Yeah, those guys are cool. I don't think there's any yaks in this mod pack, though. Nope, no yak. But yeah, I think there's some specific uses where bending arms can look really good. I think a good example of this, and I can't even remember the name of the channel that did the animation. Axolotls Like to Party, I think is the name of the song. They have a really good music video. I was addicted to that song for a little bit. Really good song. Very well developed music video. It looks fantastic stylistically. And it's just incredibly catchy. Very, very well written song. But the music video for it, I believe, does bending. Although all of the characters are axolotls, they have like actual bends rather than like 90-degree bends. And I think for that style, it works very well. If it was a player and the arms were like noodles, it would have to work really well in the favor of the style to have that. Why can I jump up blocks sometimes? I just want to jump up. See, this is the problem with being tiny. I can't do attribute scale. Okay. My favorite animal in real life. Wait, in Minecraft, modded or not, or real life. In real life, right now, it's probably the puffin. At one point, it was flamingos. That's why I have this guy. Yeah, I think puffins probably right now. Those are my favorite. I love puffins. They're very curious. They're very cute. The more I learn about flamingos, the more terrifying they become. So I have moved towards puffins. Heads up, if you eat the rainbow jelly from the one jellyfish stuck in jellyfish, use a sponge. Got it. I do remember. That was one of the animals I have used before, like or have played with before. I used to play with Alex's mobs all the time when I was still pretty much playing Forge only, when Fabric was in its infancy. So the new stuff they've added, pretty much everything that they've added from the scary update, which I can't remember what they called it, but everything from that I have not played with very much, and then everything since then I haven't played with at all. Do I know the mob mod Friday Night Function mod? Nope. I have zero interest in Friday Night Funkin'. I have no knowledge of the game, so I know not of that mod. Never played it. Not really my cup of tea. I don't need that. Do I have enough? I got one stack. I probably need more. I will say, if I had scaffold, this would be much nicer. But I don't. Because for some reason I chose not to. Maybe the boots will make it better. This could be better. Now I could just like hover and I jump higher. Okay, this is much better. I should have done this from the start. Pretty well made. Very cool. Bird brain. Yes, I do like birds. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm not really like a big bird guy though, which is weird. Like my favorite animals are both birds, but I'm not like a big bird fan. I'm also a huge cat guy. Realistically, cats are probably my favorite animal, but like, oh, I need to be a certain Y level. Forget. There's a raccoon. Like, I love birds, but I also love a lot of other animals. I just really am fond of puffins specifically. And flamingos, I just style like, it was also the vibe in like 2020. That was like when I was really into, I guess like Jameski, I think was the YouTuber I watched a lot, and flamingos were very common in his videos. So I was like, oh, this is a cool animal. And then I learned about puffins, which I already knew about puffins, but like I rediscovered it, I suppose. And I was like, this is an awesome animal. Awesome aminal. The avian enjoyment paradox. Yes. Org. Yes, Casey. Flamingos are so cool. They are. They're terrifying looking. And I think they were a lot cuter in my mind. The more I learn about them, the scarier they become. Those things, ruthless animals. But they're cool to look at when they're in doll form. Yeah, so that guy will just be decoration. Every time you hear the raid horn, you think of that banger in that mod? No clue what you're talking about. Very cool. Is this a... This is a oak tree. Okay, cool. It's gotten to the point where my hair is long enough to be annoying. Not sure if I need to cut it or let it grow out and then have it go under my headset. I might have it longer. Don't they murk their young? I don't know. I just know they fight a lot. So I've seen a lot of like pictures of bloody flamingos because they are aggressive creatures. Puffins are very curious creatures. They always like, oh, what's going on here? I'm gonna try to imitate you. They're very cute. And they're usually not covered in blood. So, very nice. Laynce face reveal? Well, you're a little late. I had a face reveal in the first video on my channel like 10 years ago. And then I've done other... I did one other video in recent time where I had a face cam. And then pretty much every stream I've had one. But hi, Flipender. Yes, I figured as such, Combo Ball. That's pretty cool though. I'm losing my voice and it's only been 40 minutes. This is concerning. Flipender knows. Got it. Yeah, we got Chirp going on. That's a good song. Yeah, I think the longest... Actually, is it 10 years? It might be a decade now. I don't know. My first video was called The Balls, and it was about sentient balls that progressively get larger the more they get rolled towards you, and then eventually it crushed me. More water? Good idea. Good idea. It was an experiment. It has an unfortunate title, but I was like 13 or 12 or something, so I didn't know. I was just like, this movie is about balls, I'm gonna call it The Balls. And then that kind of led to me doing more and more live action skits. And then I started making more stuff, like the Ultimate Toy Battle. I have a live action skit channel, which I think I've linked on this channel. If I have linked on this channel, then I decided it was okay to be public knowledge. If not, then you'll just have to scavenge for it. Ever go back to Minecraft, to normal Minecraft, and feel really tall? No, I think I go back to normal Minecraft, and I'm just fortunate that I don't play on this world religiously, because it is a little annoying struggling to jump up one block and then not being able to jump up two. And if I take off the rocket boots, then I can't pillar at all. It's insanely annoying. So once I get my frog origin, it's going to be a world of change. It's going to be fantastic. There will be no problems whatsoever. Traversing anything will be just a breeze. It's already partially done too, so I'm very excited to complete that so I can play the game without losing brain cells every few seconds. Great horror concept. The Balls. I did make a sequel, The Balls 2, and then I was working on a threequel called The Balls 3, believe it or not. But it never ended up getting finished, so I never posted the third one. But I did post other stuff. I had stop motion animations I drew. I did claymation for a little bit. Go F5. Okay. I am less than a block tall. I'm like 1.75 or something. Or 0.75, not 1.75. That'd be taller. Yeah, I did the claymation for a bit. I tried gaming videos. I did Roblox, I did Minecraft, I did Fortnite, I did TF2, I did Happy Wheels. I did a lot of different games. I was more a variety channel, but I still had an emphasis on Minecraft. Or at least mentally I had an emphasis on Minecraft. And then I decided to do more live action stuff. I got together with my friends, made a bunch of much better, but still probably not the best skits quality-wise. And then perfect Hobbit size, 10 out of 10. Yes, and I do have a Hobbit skin too, so maybe that'll make a appearance at some point. But oh, and that's from Tea with Hobbits too. That's hilarious. But yeah, the second one called the two what? To the two balls? I don't get it. But yeah, I did a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go all in on Minecraft stuff. I want to do kind of a twist on what I've seen other people do on YouTube. And so I opened with a really cool cinematic for Coldcraft episode 1. And then from there on out, I just kept that cinematic tone throughout the videos, and that's kind of how I got where I am now. So you start somewhere, you make progress, you learn, and then you keep improving. Not every one of my videos has been an improvement from the last, that's to be sure. But it definitely has been a case of the longer I do it, the better I get to know my ability, the longer I get to know the tools I have available, the better my style becomes, like the more pronounced my style becomes. Like if you see a Wes Anderson movie, you know it's a Wes Anderson movie, that kind of thing. When you see a Laynce video, I try to at least be like, okay, you can tell this is a Laynce video. And I'm definitely still developing that style. Astrofel, welcome in. But yeah, so it's been a learning experience, and one that I've been enjoying going on. Okay, surely that's enough, right? That's almost 4 stacks. I think I have more oak than I do jungle at this point. Now I have some materials to work with. Because oh, I see now. Okay, to the 2 balls. I mean, I guess. I see. Do you think the third one should have been called 3 Fast, 3 Furious? Even though it doesn't make any logical sense, just to keep on with the bit. So at some point it's going to be like 10 Fast, 10 Furious? Probably not. That's probably a dumb idea. Where am I? I don't know where I am. There I am. I need to go this way. My instincts were right, and I was still going the wrong way. Started your channel, post Blender animations, still at 28 subs. It takes time. I had been doing YouTube for like 8 years before I hit 100 subscribers. It takes time, a lot of reflection, what worked, what didn't work, what you like to do, what other people like to watch. I have kind of viewed YouTube as a platform to share my projects rather than a business. So I want to be able to encourage people to do the things they want to do and make the projects they want to make. And I want it to be a platform where I can share the projects I want to make. So it's just been a way to collect those ideas for me. But for the longer I've done it, the more I have taken into consideration what other people want to watch and what works better, like, I guess, functionally on YouTube, what will perform better. That was what I was trying to say. And mostly, hold on. Hi, Toasty, welcome in. Mostly, it's still the first thing I said, where it's an art, like a empty canvas for me to fill out. I have kind of developed the mindset that no matter what you do, if you do it well, there is always an audience for it. So I have kind of built myself a place where people can come see my projects, and I was lucky enough to figure out that there were people that wanted to see those projects. And I realized, now that people know kind of what I like to do, and those people who came to my channel and stayed, those people liked what I do. So when I make a new project, some of those people will stay and watch it. Some of those people were like, this is too far away from the other thing you did. And I think that's okay. I do a lot of different things. I do short films. I do SMP type content. I do mod videos. I do a lot of stuff. And I think there's an audience for each of those things. especially so for modding, but that's not the only thing I like to do. So I'll do other stuff. I'll do movie trailers, I'll do survival, and it really depends on what I think I want to do that day. And I'm just hoping that somebody else will be like, you know what, I want to watch this today. So if you're not okay with having 28 subs and a lot of awesome projects, then maybe disregard the number 28 altogether. Just focus on the fact that you have a lot of awesome projects, and then just build up that for yourself. Say, wow, over the last year, I have made all of these incredible things. That is a cool thing to look back to. Imagine looking behind you and there's nothing there. You want to give yourself a place where you feel like you can be creative and you can be happy doing the projects you want to do. And it does reflect in your content when you're making projects you genuinely enjoy. I have had a very large amount of videos where I've started and I was like, I don't actually want to do this, and then I just stopped it. Or I kept doing it, I edited the video, it was ready for release, and then it was like, there is no joy in the way that this video came out. And so I scrapped a video, or I've put it on a hold as an idea that I can come back to. So I would recommend focusing on what you want to do rather than how well it's performing. Because over time, your content will get better. Over time, you'll get better at your craft. It'll become just a better project for everybody involved. Gotta take off the boots. Alright, I'm just gonna start building. I've got no idea if this is gonna look good at all. We'll see. I'm kind of just randomly building. I don't want it to be too difficult to get over from any of the three sides. So I'm thinking maybe like there. Like 10 blocks or something. Are we like here? Yeah, it seems right. I feel like I did this wrong. Oh wait, I did the combo wrong, didn't I? Which one was it? I think it's... What two blocks work well together? Strip... Okay, it was spruce. Got it. Not jungle. Okay, I gotta go get spruce. I did my blocking wrong. Feeling pretty tired now. It's time for me to go to sleep. Hope the stream goes well. Have fun today. Amazing. Thank you, Gavilaine. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I hope you start feeling a little better. Have a wonderful day. Okay. I don't have any spruce. So now I gotta go chop spruce. Awesome. My least favorite part of the game, but you know it's gotta be done. Where am I going? Bamboo jungle. Where am I going? I feel like I've... Oh, yeah. Okay. When I moved over to the new update of this mod pack, I got rid of my map because I forgot to move over the file. So I have to re-explore everything. But the rocket boots, mixed with the avian superpowers, it shouldn't be too hard. The music coming through? It is coming through. Cool. Okay. So we need to find a spruce forest. I feel like I've been in one in this world. But I don't think it should be too hard. Probably gonna be a little bit though. Have to go to sleep soon. Wow. Have to go to sleep soon too. Alright. Well, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I think the main thing I want is for it to be like a living building. Lots of greenery, lots of life, and flora, I think. Not fauna. Flora. I don't remember. How many were close listening to Relic stream? If it comes up, it comes up. Or I could just like play it. There you go. It's added to the queue. I'm not sure if that's the next one. It is the next one. Cool. So yes, You may humbly do that. Okay. Since I can just fly, I don't think I'll go down. I don't think there's any reason to. That's going to be a desert that way. So I could go across the ocean. I swear we've been to a spruce forest. We really haven't. That's insane. Alright. I have yet to actually, I think, play some of this music and stream, so I'm really hoping this doesn't get copyrighted. I think I looked up like a list of games I could use soundtracks and streams, and this was one of them. This is another Lena Rain game, Celeste. And I think it's okay. So hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I need to start drinking tea, I think. I hate tea. I want to like tea, though. Well, I have yet to find anything other than forest or plains. Great start to this adventure. Yeah, let's talk about what else the Frog Cafe should have. So obviously it needs to sell drinks. We have access to teas, thanks to Bear. We could do cocoa. I believe that's an option. There we go, perfect. Perfect. And it's the big ones too. Yeah, I believe we can do, oh no, it's not. It's the small ones. Oh, seagulls, I hate you. I want to do teas. I want to do hot cocoa. Chai tea is like coffee. True. I don't like coffee though, so that's a problem. Add sugar. It's I don't know. I'll have to try it, because I've tried a few teas before and I didn't like it. So maybe I just need to add sugar or find a different tea. We'll see. I'll give it a shot. This is the first time I've touched spruce on this server. That's kind of insane. Okay, is there another way I can get back up? That was pretty efficient. Close enough. Oh, it's a phoenix. I don't think I can get up to that guy, though. I was trying to in a previous stream, and I could not get it high enough to be able to do that. Eagle. The worst. That's dark oak. Is it? No, this is spruce. I was gonna say, these look like spruce trees to me. This is spruce. Dark oak is a lot thicker trunk. Like even this is still spruce. Dark oak is darker yet. Darling tea is your favorite. Okay, okay. I might have to explore the worlds of tea a bit more. Because I know I have a bunch of tea, but none of the tea I have is like more than a bag in water, which I haven't gotten used to. Hi, Thefris. Ooh, Phoenix SC. Nope. Just a Phoenix. This isn't looking at... Oh, did I not change the title? Oh, no, I did. Okay, we're good. Looking at more mods, that was what day is it? That was Saturday. I did 2 streams on it. You have create mod? Not in this mod pack, no. In other mod packs I do, yes. But I can't play mod packs with create right now. Or at least not well, because I have an AMD graphics card and their mod is not compatible with AMD. And they haven't fixed it. Noisy? Okay. Earl Grey. I haven't had Earl Grey tea. I can't remember the ones I have had. I know I had an orangey one at one point. I didn't like that. Just called that on Twitch. Oh, you're right. I did not switch it. Thank you for reminding me. Whoops. Nope, that's a link. Copy the fancy E. I don't know the code. MCC Rising. SMP. There we go. My bad. Did not mean to do that. Whoops. I knew I was forgetting something on Twitch too, but I couldn't remember what it was. That's actually not what I said. Where are you? There we go. Why is it that I can only put people in timeout? I can't ban people on YouTube. That's weird. Splash of milk or splash of cream might help you ease into trying new teas. That's true. It's really bad. Did Relic not play? Oh, this is just a long song. Holy moly. To hate Dragon Pearl, but tried it with milk and now you enjoy it without? Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe I just need to find an additive to the tea to make it better, like sugar or cream. And then a tea, I guess, that would work with that addition. Okay. I need to be... Why 83? Can I sleep here? I need to be 87, I think. I need to get a little bit higher up in the world. I wish there was a feature in Spotify where you could basically equalize all of your audio. Although I assume they don't intend for Spotify to be used as a streaming tool. But you know what? People do it anyway. What are they going to do about it? Make it illegal or something? That would be not fun. I almost hit that wolf. That would have been an insane shot. Okay, let's get this tree. I'm up here, why not? Yeah, I'll need to look into more teas. There was one tea I can't remember the name of that's really good for your throat. You can do that on Spotify? Oh, okay. So many people do it, I assumed there was some allowance from Spotify. But yeah. I forgot what I was talking about with Spotify, but... oh yeah, I think there should be an equalizer. That would make it a lot easier to balance audio when streaming. Some of these songs are really loud, and some of these songs are really quiet. Oh, you can do that! Okay, I can't read. Let me see. Explicit content, autoplay, quality. Normalized volume is already set on. And it's set on normal. Huh. Okay, that didn't work. If that's what it is... I have bass booster on. I wonder... Can I put on normal mode? Yeah, I like my bass. It's fine. I don't want to do it. Whatever. Figure it out. Okay. Under audio quality, it's called normalized volumes. You can select a sound level. Yeah, it's all set to normal. I feel like that should be fine. I just realized the particles I have. What are those bubbles? What is that? I don't know. I think it's when I'm falling. Vibin' time has commenced. This is a good song. I think Relic is my favorite Minecraft song to date. Uh-oh. I think that's my favorite. And then probably Other Side, and then Stall. Probably my favorite. Okay. I am out of an axe, so I'm going back home. I got 2 stacks of spruce. We'll find a use for the jungle, because that was not the wood I was thinking I needed. Yeah, Stall was my favorite for a long time. Hummingbirds! I need to get like a hummingbird feeder at home. There's a bear. I will avoid bear just in case. Chirp. I'm not a huge fan of Chirp. Chirp is alright. Oh no, I'm thinking of Cat. I don't like Cat. Chirp is good. Yeah. I don't like Cat. No internet? I've got internet. You seem to have internet. You can comment. The lag is killing you. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, maybe the VOD will be better. Creator's your favorite? Creator's pretty good. Creator's the kind of music where, like, I have to be in the mood to listen to it. And it'll be like, I need to have a reason to. Like, maybe I'm doing a specific thing, or I'm making a specific thing. And Creator is what I would use to like, really immerse myself in that activity. Like, looting a trial chamber or something like that. As an example. That's when I would listen to something like Creator. On its own for fun though, probably wouldn't, unless it just pops into the playlist. But I'm not gonna like go out of my way to listen to Creator. Except that just negated the thing I just said. I don't know. Creator is not my favorite. You had Creator to your like songs, but accidentally listened to it, so you started hating it. Hits you in waves. Understandable. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm going the right way. Yeah, I get that. I have songs where I've just listened to it so much on loop over and over and over. I pretty much do that with playlists. Like they're kind of like time capsules where I can go back and look and be like, oh, this is I remember that when I was listening to this was this time period. These things happened. And then I'll listen to the playlist and I'm like, man, I remembered liking these songs, but I've listened to this so much I don't enjoy it anymore. Creator is your alarm? That's a good idea. I need to do that too. Because right now I have the default one, and I've grown so tired of it. Maybe having like a really good song as my alarm would get me up better. So many remarkable song playlists just for that. Yeah, I've played Mole so many times. Mole's good. Yeah, I have my current playlist I have right now is called I'm Insane. And it has a lot of music with either very experimental vibes going on or a lot of sampling. But it's not like rap, it's like sample alternative, I guess. I don't know how to describe that playlist. Your Woman by Whitetown is the #1 song on that playlist. I've listened to that for a long time, but then I was like, I want to build a playlist around this style. That's how I make a lot of my playlists. I'll have like one song I really like, and I'll just build all of them after that. You have a theory. Oh, I drew a frog and put it in screws and nails form. Screws and nails form. Oh, okay. Yeah, check this out. Screws and nails. Oh, that's so cute. That's very cute. I like that a lot. Good work. I like the top hat. The eye color is very nice too. If you set a song as your alarm, you either never listen to it again, straight up hating it. Yeah. Maybe that's not the best idea then. I gotta pick a song I know I'm gonna get bored of. Or one that I won't get bored of. Because there are songs that I will listen to and I will just not get tired of it. Like, Christmas music is that way for me. I love Christmas music. I have a Christmas playlist that I've been listening to for years. Throughout the year. It doesn't have to be in November or December. I've been listening to my playlist for, I think, since like July. I have such good memories with that Christmas music that I never get tired of it. I need more music besides Christmas music that I won't get tired of like that. The gamble, it is a gamble. Yeah. It's not that it gets boring, it's just that I'm never in the right mood for it anymore. It's weird. Okay. I need an axe, that's why I came here. I'm chopping out all of the... Go down. All of the jungle, and I'm going to replace that with the spruce, and then strip it. And that should be good. What, do I have respiration? I do have respiration. That is very convenient. Soundtracks for you? Yeah, soundtracks. Interstellar and Oppenheimer are fantastic. Both as movies, but also as soundtracks. I listened to the Oppenheimer soundtrack a lot when that movie came out. Alpha? Oh, the album? Alpha is pretty great. Yeah, I listen to... Like, my number one Spotify artist has been C418 for, like, 8 years in a row, or however long they've been doing Wrapped. It is a consistent thing for me that that C418 is always my number one artist, and that never changes. This year I was close, though. Although this year's Spotify Wrapped kind of sucked, it was different. It was like number 2 was like... Who was number 2 this year? No, sorry, not number 2. Number 5. My top 5 is always Minecraft music. And this year, my number 5 was not Minecraft. It was kind of crazy. The end credits Minecraft music. Oh yeah, that's a good song. I do remember that. Your frog origin, will you have better lungs underwater? That's not a bad idea. I didn't think about that. I'll have to look into how frogs actually interact with the world, because I'm not sure if frogs do that. Watch it be J-Slat. This year, honestly, maybe. I've been listening to his Christmas album quite a bit this year. Do I know Danville? Yeah, I was talking about Danville. That was the name I couldn't remember earlier with the Axolotls Like to Party song. I don't know him personally, or I'm not super familiar with his content, but I was talking about that when I was talking about animating limb bending, and I was saying how great that one video is specifically. But I do know of Danville, just not super familiar with his work. See, look how good that combo is. This is what I was trying to do from the start. Now that I actually have spruce, I can do that. Perfect. Will there be frog eggs? Because I hope not. There are no frog eggs, no. All frogs in this establishment will be treated as employees, as co-workers. They will not be served. The only serving the frogs will be doing is food to the customers, which will be the other members of the server. And the slime. I think I have watched the slime one, but I preferred Axolotl's Party. That one, that was my favorite. Okay, is this large enough? I think it is. I think it's a 1 block center too, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it might be 2 block center. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is a 2 block center. I think that's fine. I'll figure it out. Toss in some mangrove roots. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Although it does suck because the nearest mangrove forest is like 1,000,000 miles away, and I have no idea what 1,000,000 miles away that is. So if I want to get mangrove, which would be a great palette, or a great block to add to the palette, it might be a heck of a journey. I'm not sure if anybody else has brought any... Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody else has brought over any saplings or not. That would be great, though. Toss some mangrove roots over the top detail, some underground moss. Yeah. Doki Doki Literature Club music. Afraid of the Game Story. I know very little about that game. I just know it's a psychological horror. What is this? You a bad guy? You are a bad guy. Oh, okay, I see this. I've seen this dude before. Did you give me your hat? No. I don't get the hat. I already got one of those guys anyway. No one ever see it when it's underwater. Actually, we do have a few residents who live under the water, so they'll see it. Even then, I like the idea of adding detail. Fishing as bears. I don't see any use of mangrove on the server, so I'm thinking nobody has it yet. Probably because it's so insanely far away. I think the rats have lost efficiency. Also, I'm not sure what this guy's deal's about. Okay. That's the backpack mod. It's called Sophisticated Backpacks. Not my favorite backpack mod, but still pretty good. Yeah, these things are pretty hefty. A little overpowered, but they're still fun. They've got a lot of uses. It's very good for stuff like Skyblock. Yeah, this is a server. This is not a single player world. I haven't built anything yet. This is the first structure I've built. Give me a hat. I have a hat. Can I do cosmetics on this server? No. I do have a hat. Somewhere. There. Archaeologist hat. It doesn't exactly fit my head, though. It's the problem. Ask people to join me. Nah. People are doing their own thing. And I'm doing my own thing. I think people are working on Lagundo's server right now. And not everybody's on. There's a lot of people in different time zones. There's some people in Australia. I know of T-Launcher, I don't use it. Okay. Let's continue, I guess. Yeah, we'll work with this being a 2-block center. And then maybe like this far? That seem okay? That's probably fine. I want to give enough room. I think I'll probably do like an L shape. So I'll go down here. Yeah. And then let me get that. Let's alternate. Cool. Totally winging it. Yep. I don't think I've ever done this winging it on camera before, so this will be fun. I was kind of doing that yesterday in a single player world. And it was going quite well. And so I'm like, I'm gonna give that a shot. The bootleg version. I don't think T-Launcher is a bootleg version of Minecraft. I just think it's a launcher for Minecraft. It's probably just not as developed as some of the other ones. I want to draw. I really only draw landscapes. Any idea of what to draw? Related to Minecraft or just in general? Is if you enjoy drawing landscapes, I see no problem with just continuing to draw landscapes. We do have decorative blocks, which is one of my favorite building mods. So maybe I use some of those blocks. I think I can make beams. That might be a good block to work with. Draw characters from perspectives. That'll be hard. 2% in the build. Wow. Oh, it's developed? Okay. How about the end? That seems pretty simple to draw. There's not a whole lot of structures there. Maybe like an abstract, the end. One thing I've been wanting to do, and I've never done it because I don't draw, but maybe I'll pick it up at some point, is taking screenshots and turning that into a more realistic piece. So like taking a screenshot of the world and then drawing the landscape in a non-blocky way. I've always thought that's really fascinating. There's an artist I follow on Instagram who does that, and I admire it very much. Well, they were asking for landscape stuff, and SpongeBob unfortunately is not landscape. Or were they? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I came here for a reason. Beams, yes. Beam blocks. How do I make? Beam blocks I make with... no clue. Oh, I gotta look it up here. I have JEI in this mod packer. I always forget. Decorated blocks. Here it is. Oak beams. Okay, I need stripped logs. So I'll probably go with spruce or dark oak even, maybe. Do some more log chopping. I have so much logs. Where's the nearest dark oak? That's all jungle. Draw Steve peering into a cave. You could just draw the cave. That's spruce. Lots of birch. Lots of oak. I'm looking for dark oak. Maybe I'll just head off Jungle. So much jungle in this world. Minecraft photography is fun. I'm waiting for exposure to get ported to 1.20, 1.1. I've been very excited to play around with that mod. I have a server with my friends that's just like a private server, and that was like the one mod I've been very excited to play with again in a non-content making format. Okay, I guess I will go with spruce just to save time, although I am not super that's like the one I can't speak today. That's the one log I don't have a ton of. Realism. You're really set on having a picture with a character. You could draw that. There we go. Spruce beams. Perfect. So I think I'm going to try using the floor as the beam. I'll start like this. I like that a lot. That was the perfect amount. 10. My rocket boots make it so I can't go underwater. I just let go and it sends me straight back up. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more spruce if I'm gonna be building with that. You have already drawn it? Well, there you go. You got your picture that you wanted. There we go. In Wilder Wilds, you can hollow out logs, so I'm always very conscious now of how I place the logs to clean. Well, the point of it is the floor is going to look very pristine, and then the walls and ceiling are going to look very like lived on, because or lived in, I guess. Because you imagine you have this restaurant, it's a lot harder to clean the walls and ceiling, especially when there's lots of plants, compared to this, where it's going to be very very easy to clean. I see. You wanted them to draw SpongeBob. Yeah. I think the floor, it will do well having the floor be a lot cleaner than the walls and the ceiling. I might even have it so the walls are like clean on the first half, and then as it goes up, it'll get messier and messier. Do I have? I might have scaffold. If I have scaffold, this is going to be fantastic. Please. Nope. Nope. Surely I can get bamboo, right? That shouldn't be a hard thing to get. Someone's got bamboo. Why does no one have bamboo? There's bamboo. I'm stealing it. That after removal that happened. Here, see why you did it. The removal in the Discord server, or removal? What removal? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, I that was, if that's what you're talking about, I did not want to have to deal with that again. Yep, I'm griefing builds. Those will not possibly grow back. Those are gone forever. I'm stealing valuable, precious, rare resources. Yeah. Yeah, I warned him. But I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, I'm a destroyer. I took that house and I burnt it to the ground by trimming some bamboo off the roof. That will inevitably grow back. I think that's Cece's building. Cece's gonna log on, see the bamboo slightly shorter than it was before, and get really mad. will probably be chased down and hunted forever. I'll have to live in hiding. I'll have to add up, like, get a mustache. I'll be known by a different name. Yep, I'll be banned. Banned for the server for chopping bamboo off someone's roof. I don't think I have any bone meal, really. Nope. Okay. This will have to do. I have a sword. What am I doing? There we go. Do I have string is the question. Of course not. Why would I have string? Who needs string in this world? Yader. I don't have the string. This is very sad. Surely there's one spider. I see 6 zombies. Seven zombies? And Enderman? Possible... Nope. Because of bamboo. How is there no spiders? I didn't bring any torches. Just slept too, yep. Wasn't thinking. So dark. Hello? Any spiders? All of this dirt, by the way, is Enderman removing it and from somewhere else and putting it in this cave. So annoying. There are data packs to stop it from happening, but I don't think there's one on the server right now. Or if it is, that's old stuff, which is even crazier. But all of that was placed by Enderman, not people. Hey, lobsters. Maybe I can raid somebody's chest. Give them like some iron for it or something. Wait, there's a spider farm, isn't there? Hold on, I think I might know where a spider farm is. Your secret dirt stash? Ah, okay. I was wondering what that might have been. Yeah, I think there's a farm of some kind over here. Let's see if I can find it. I think that's it. This has been much further developed than I last remember it being. How nice this looks. Nope, this is someone's house. Maybe this. Nope, also someone's house. So annoying to go upstairs. I am on both, yeah. I am multi-streaming. I probably will be for about half an hour. I got some work today, but there might be a second stream just on Twitch. I will either be playing Lethal or Indiana Jones. Depends on the mood and if I decide to stream at all. I don't know where it is. I lost it. It's a travesty. I'm gonna totally fly underground and... Yep. Somewhere. I know there's one here. Ooh, look how nice this looks. That looks great. This, however, looks a little scarier. I'm gonna avoid that as long as I can. Okay, here it is. It's skeletons and cave spiders. You get to it. Ah, okay. I remember. I think I was here either last stream or off stream. They were messing around with these reflectors. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but they look cool. Okay, I know what they do now. Why did I just now get the... Ah, while wearing the boots. There are blazes here. That's not terrifying at all. Start counting how many times you flew over the house. Either to go around town or to search chests heavenly 8 times. Probably. I tend to get sidetracked a lot, so I'm not surprised. How do I do this? How does this farm work? Oh, I just go and look in the backpack, don't I? Yeah, look at that. String. Takes 6. This leads to nothing. Okay. And then this makes me go up. So it's convenient for me and about no one else, I think. Everybody else uses the staircase. Ah, okay. So this is how I will get up and down. This is pretty cool, actually. I don't think this was put here for me, but it works for me. Pretty awesome, actually. Not gonna lie. Gonna have to implement that somewhere else when I eventually make a house. Frog inclusion propaganda. There we go. Alright, I need scaffold. And then I'm gonna build outwards. And then, yeah. This has been a long journey for such a small thing. There we go. 24. That should be enough. The way I'm going to do this is I would chop this log, place this here, and then just go out. Seems efficient. Bye, Flip. Thanks for being here. And now, I can take the beams, and I can build across like this. So they're facing the right way. But you know what I just realized? Supplementaries is in this mod pack. I could have just made a wrench and then turned all the blocks, and that would have been even better. I completely forgot that that was a thing you could do. Whoopsie daisy. Oh well. Sometimes my brain works very well, sometimes it doesn't work at all. Depends on the day. Cool. I'm gonna need a lot more first, I think. Yeah, just a little bit. Not enough. It'll be fine. I'll probably go for like half an hour longer. I'm hungry and tired and I need food and to go relax in the sun. A raft out of chocolate? You know, I kind of see that. I'm not gonna lie. You are very right. I can see the raft of chocolate. Yeah, I'm definitely... These are expensive. Oh boy. Okay. So I probably won't even have enough logs to finish just this section, so I'm gonna need to go get more. Back to the spruce forest! Hooray! More log chopping. This has been most of the stream. Give me another... I can put the jungle logs away since I've not really been using that. And I'll plant the bamboo so that way I don't have to scavenge anybody's house anymore. But let me grab that away. I know how to play this game. Sticks. Bear sticks. Axes. Perfect. I'm gonna get a diamond one eventually. In like 6 years. And then I'll be really good to go. Okay. Going north, east. Get to the jungle. The forest. Did I get the bed? I have a bed. I don't have a bed. You're right. Where did I leave the bed? Did I leave it on the tree in the forest? Where did the bed go? I have no clue where I put the bed. Dead in there too. I must have left it in the tree. Alright, well, this will be a double trip, I suppose. I'm going for logs, and I'm going for the bed that I just left. See, I am still waking up. Mm-hmm. Oh, you ate the bed. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Beds are pretty tasty. I understand. Hooray! My favorite thing. Going 7 million blocks upwards with a boost. I got this. Almost there. Just 40 more blocks. I have to hold crouch whenever I'm going up a block. It's very fun. I can't wait to be a frog. It's gonna be so much better. It's not even fully implemented, and the frog is just so much better. General idea for the house, a shape or something? References? No references. Pure. I'm just eyeballing it, building it as I go. Shape idea. I'm thinking probably an L. So what'll probably end up happening is I'll have you walk in the door. Or here, I'll do a top-down view. You walk in the door, and then it'll be like the seating area, and then the stage, and then off to the side will be the kitchen. That's my idea. I have a green bed in my... I'm also blind. In addition to being tired, I seem to not be able to see things that are right in front of me. I don't know how that happened. It was right there in my face. I think we're both tired. That's not normally where I keep my bed. I normally keep it here or somewhere on the bottom. So I guess I just wasn't looking up slightly. I don't know how I missed that. A bit hungry, you took a nibble and realized you need to share some. So I share some to the rabbits. I see. Yeah, I did not see the bed at all. That thing was hidden in the most obvious spot. So either it was hidden in plain sight, or I am just like, my eyes are defective. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. Too tired to look at the upper inventory? I could not be bothered. It's been too long. The day has been... I've been awake for less than 3 hours. It's too long. I'm ready for sleep now. I think the term would be eepy and neeby to sleepy. Pretty sure I think that's the right term. I'm not sure how I missed that at all. It was right in front of me, staring me in the face, and I just did not see it. Uh-oh. How do I react to snow? Lobster, save me. I'm going the wrong way. Why am I going... What is going on? I'm freezing to death. Okay, I'm good. I don't know what that was. I went straight and it pushed me backwards. Uh-oh. This isn't going well. You know what? I have lots of oak. I'll be fine. That is logic. Logic. I tried to... Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna go this way. This is too treacherous for my avian wings. Okay. These trees look a lot safer to get to. I mean, I was floating. I was in the powdered snow. I was moving the direction I was looking away from. Or, like, I was pushing W and I was going backwards. That doesn't seem like logic to me. Why would I go the wrong way? In vanilla Minecraft, it doesn't do that. You just sink. But because I can float, I guess, and I guess maybe the lobster pushed me. Maybe that was why? I don't know. Either way, it was weird, and I'm not doing that again. Powder snow is too scary. Holy crap. It's Gold Eagle. Whoa. That's crazy. That guy is a legend. He made the music we're currently listening to. That's insane. Was something, why don't you get saplings back at home? I don't have any, I don't have any bone meal. I guess there was a skeleton farm I could have stolen from. I don't know, this is fine for now. I'm collecting saplings. I'll bring them home. I always forget that you can just bring saplings home, which is really weird because I go out mining trees and I just throw the saplings out of my inventory because I don't like it. They're annoying. Your mod selection could ask a question. Does this forge? Will you make the server list public? Well, I appreciate that. This is not a publicly available server. I'm not sure if the server mod list is available, but I can probably tell you what some of the mods are. It is Forge. It was made not by me, so I'm not sure about every mod in this list, but from my knowledge, it has decorative blocks, it's got Farmer's Delight, it's got Alex's Mobs, it's got Farmer's Respite, which is like a T mod, it's got Journey Maps, it's got more concrete blocks, I already said decorative blocks, that was the first one I said. What else does it have? Is it Origins? That's a pretty major one. Like the live stream, I'm a good example. Yes, you had free will in this section. I did not pressure Gold Eagle to liking the stream, but it is a good idea. You guys should like the stream and subscribe. I don't know, it's scary, try to avoid it. It's scarier when it acts differently than I'm used to as well. Like, I feel like I should have known, I knew what to do, but because I'm an avian with jet boots, it functioned differently than I expected it to. So it was like, I was freezing even though I shouldn't. That might be worth collecting. That's annoying to gather, so that's a lot of it. What else we got? Yeah, decorative blocks. I think Chipped is in here. Valhasia furniture, another furniture, Waystones. A lot of furniture, holy moly. I suggested adding Tabletop Craft and Music Maker mod. Supplementaries is in this. Supplementaries... I think just the base one. We have Skulk Transporting, which is one I really want to delve into. We have Ribbits. Yeah, 107 pages. We got a lot of mods that add a lot of things. We have Rats. Go Rats, more concrete. Music Maker mod. Handcrafted. Large meals. Farmer's Respite. Yep. That might be it. Fairy Lights. I forgot about that one. So 85 pages. Exposure is in this mod pack. We have Enlightened. What else? Decorative blocks. Ender's Delight. A nice mod. Ooh, these blocks are cool. Ale Rock. That might be something worth building with. Connected Glass. Chipped is in here. That's probably where a majority of these pages are from. These are all chipped blocks. There we go. Finally finished it. Aquaculture's Delight, which is funny because aquaculture is not in this mod pack. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Alex's Mobs. This one also adds a lot of stuff on its own. I think that's it. There's probably stuff in here that doesn't have like items as well. Fairy Lights. Yeah, drawing is in your form. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I like the sunset. That's very cool. That's super nice. Good work. Okay. I think my main goal for the end of the stream is just to get the floor done. Because there's no way I'm building the rest of the structure in 20 minutes. What mod would I add if I could? Well, they were asking for mod suggestions, so I suggested Tabletop Craft. They already had Exposure, Skulk Transporting, and then the other one was Joy of Painting was the other one I added, or suggested for them to add. So I guess those. The only other thing I think I would ask them to add... See, I instinctively just tossed all the saplings on the floor. The only other mod I can think I would ask them to is swapping out the backpack mod for something like... Oh, actually, no. For this format, probably Sophisticated Backpack's the better option. What would I add? I'm not sure. I might swap out Journey Map for Zero's minimap and World Map. I just prefer those more. Dye Depot, that's not a bad option. Although we already have a ton of colors, so it's not like we're lacking in building blocks. Decorative blocks is great, and now we have decorative blocks and another furniture, so we have the customization of both of those. I did not need to place that. I have scaffolding now. What do we have? A stack in 18, 2 stacks in 18. I'll chop down one more larger tree, this one. Sophisticated melodies. I've never heard of that one. I think I actually have heard of that one, just don't know what it does. What if you strip then mine the blocks? That's not a bad idea. Now I'm starting a separate stack of stuff. That's fine. Ah, you know, I can probably strip this on a cutting board. That would save time. Hey bear, I'm not someone you need to be worried about. I am fine. Friendly. Okay. We got about a little over 2.5 stacks. I'll be fine. Yeah. I think I can just chop it in the cutting board. I'll just do that. That seems like a more efficient use of my time. See, the nice thing about Farmer's Delight is, in addition to functionally... Oh, Immersive Melodies. I don't think I know that one either. We already have a mod for playing musical instruments, so if that's what that does, we've already got that covered. But yeah, Farmer's Delight adds a lot of stuff functionally. Like food is the main thing, Farmer's Delight, food and crops. But then it also adds a lot of stuff that can be used in like redstone. Like the baskets can collect items like hoppers, but they don't distribute items like hoppers do. So it's really good for like a farm, like collecting items. And you can use hoppers with them to make it more efficient. But like standalone as a storage item is fantastic. Small ships is not a bad idea. I don't know if small ships is available on this version. This is Forge 1.20.1. The wandering rat guy. Hide wool. I have nothing for this guy. Small ships is very fun. Comforts, probably. I don't know. I feel like the main reason we would not use comforts is because some of the origins have sleeping requirements, and I assume there's no compatibility there. So that probably wouldn't work. Like mine, it might not detect comforts as a bed, and therefore let me sleep on Y levels I'm not supposed to. Which is a good thing for me, but for play style, probably, or like balancing wise. Create big cans, definitely not, actually. Definitely not that one. We're not adding create. We have enough people on this. Small ships is on 1.20. Have it on your mod pack. On Forge? That's sick. Yeah, we're not doing create on this mod pack. It's already kind of laggy for some people. And adding create and then making like one create structure, that would be worse. Plus for people who have AND, like myself. We do have dark oak. It's right there. I'm blind. Yeah, okay. That's nice to know. I'll remember that. It's right next to my base. Good. I can go there. But yeah, I can't. Man from the Fog? Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Maybe in a Halloween update. Honestly, Man from the Fog is more annoying than it is scary. Literally next to the fog, or next to the spawn, yeah. Yeah, from the fog, I find it more annoying than scary. I don't think it's like... I think the problem with me in Minecraft horror mods is I have to have an objective, and it has to make sense. Because otherwise, I can just hide in a cobblestone box looking at it through glass, and it's just like ramming the glass. It's not scary. It doesn't immerse me in the horror. I wish it would do a better job at immersing me in that horror. Conceptually, it's very fun, but I think for me, it doesn't work as effectively as it's supposed to. Oh wait, I was gonna do this on a cutting board. I have yet to find a horror mod that genuinely scares me. Although, I can't remember which mod was it. There was a mod the other day that, like, actually made me scary. Oh, it was a mod that I don't even think is intentionally supposed to be scary. It's just supposed to be eerie. I think it's called... It's not called Delved, is it? Hold on. Oh, the Herobrine mod? Yeah, that one's even less scary. What is it called? Put it in my mods folder. My mods Discord folder. It's called... Those cave announcements. Is this it? No. Beep Incorporated. Detour. That's what it's called. That mod looks so good. I am so excited to play it. It looks genuinely like I would be scared. Cave Dweller? No, that's not scary. Cave Dweller is kind of boring. The one I just said, Detour. Detour looks like it will be genuinely horrifying. And not because there's a big entity that's going to kill you. I have no idea if there is or not. I think the thing that makes it most scary for me is the uncertainty of what it adds, because I'm not sure yet. I have intentionally not watched all of the development videos, specifically so I can have a fresh view of it. And then also what it does to progression in the game. I'm so used to playing the game a certain way at a certain speed, and I have a certain route that I always take, that when I'm playing with something like Cave Dweller or From the Fog, it doesn't really do anything to change how I play the game. It just kind of delays it. Detour, on the other hand, is completely new. The whole gameplay will be... well, yes, it's still Minecraft. It will be a detour. It will change how I see the game and change how I play the game altogether. And that's something I'm looking forward to. Because not only does it just change it, but it completely, like, flips the script of progression altogether. It adds liminal pool dimension. The further down you go, the more scary it gets. I guarantee it will not be that great. I think I've seen that. I don't think it's actually that scary. Sounds like you're going for a horror map stream. I did a stream about horror where I thought I had found a really good mod pack. It was all right stylistically, was not really scary. And then I played my own horror mod pack, which I think was better because it had an objective, but then again, still wasn't very scary because it was similar mods, like horror mods. Mine was much more themed, whereas the one, or no, mine had much more of an objective compared to the other one, which was stylistically better. It was like PS1, but the scary monsters in it were still the same, so it wasn't that impressive. Detour, though, is going to be a completely different experience. I'm thinking. I'm definitely doing a series on that. I might get like 3 others and do a series on it. Okay, I came here for the cutting board, which I think I need to craft. I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't have one. Do it here, and then I need a piece of iron. Boom, boom. Knife. And now I can just put this in my offhand. I didn't need the knife, I just realized. There we go. I've played that mod. Not scared of deep water. Hold on. Talking about Detour, let me add you to a server where I talk about linear algebra. That does sound terrifying. I think that might be a little too scary for me, though. Play that mod. I've played that mod. I'm usually not scared of deep water. Did in fact end up being the looking over my shoulder constantly type of scared. The only thing about that mod hasn't released yet. So I'm excited to see what it will look like in its final form, because at the moment it's in its infancy right now. They're still adding stuff. But yeah, Detour, I will definitely be doing a video series on it, because just it's so well done. It is the only mod in recent time that I am like specifically looking forward to playing for the first time. Like I have a lot of mods and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool looking. I would like to play with that. This is the only one that I've been like, holy moly, I am so excited for this. What about a parkour civilization? I have zero interest in that. Parkour civilization is just like a content farm. I'm not interested in parkour civilization. I don't know a whole ton about it, but from what I've seen, it looks incredibly unsatisfying to play. Detour, though, is so different. I feel like that's going to be a completely different experience altogether, and that is exactly why I'm so excited for it. I'm about right, yeah. I
think it's just going to be kind of boring. So, or the parkour civilization. Need this. And let me put this in here. I had a perfect stack. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a lot more boring than I was hoping. Or it will be more boring than, for me, than people think it is. Like, playing it will be boring. Because I feel like Parkour Civilization is kind of like Manhunt, in the sense that they have a bunch of things that they want to do in it. Like, okay, we're going to have this thing happen. Or Dream SMP, not Manhunt. Actually, Dream SMP kind of. Playing it. I played Phasma, I have not. But like, Parkour Civilization is like, okay, we need this person to betray this person, or we need this thing to happen, but we're not going to say how it happens, so we gotta like work. Like, it's kind of like half scripted. Ad lib, I think, is what that's called. That sounds like it's not going to be fun. Detour, I won't be having a server for it. I'll just probably be playing with like 3 of my friends or 2 of my friends. I don't know if there's going to be a server for it publicly, but if there is, it won't be hosted by me. Never End by Dr. 4T. I've heard of that person. It's paywalled. I'm not sure. Oh, parkour. I'm not making Parkour Civilization. The series, I think, is a server, just not a public one. Just playing with friends. All right. Well, I completed my objective for the day, making a small raft. I think we should probably next time figure out how people are getting to it and where the entrances will be. I might make this longer, and then maybe have the kitchen out to the side here. This is gonna look like a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Yeah, I think that's all I'll do for the day. But yeah, Detour, very excited for. I'm incredibly hopeful that will just be something that changes how I see Minecraft as a whole. Or maybe not how I see Minecraft as a whole, but it will feel brand new. And that's what I'm excited for. Why can't it just be nighttime? I don't want the rain. Alright. Here's what we're looking at now, though. I'm thinking we'll probably have, like... I'm going to probably carve this out, make it a windy path. And then... yeah, we'll have probably a lily pad bridge, and then one of these will be, like, the jumping lily pad. I detoured the streams 14 times. I'm unsurprised. Add Weeping Angels along with the tour. I kind of want to just play Detour on its... why did I say it like that? I kind of want to play Detour on its own. Because I feel like it adds enough... from what I've seen, it adds enough content on its own to completely change how you play the game. It doesn't need something like Weeping Angels to make it extra scary. Because what it adds is all one coherent change. And if I add something like Weeping Angels, it's going to kind of take out the immersion aspect of it. Because Detour, all of the things it adds are built to work with one another. So if you just add Weeping Angels on top of that, I feel like that would kind of take you out of the immersion. That's what I was trying to get at. Maybe after I've experienced Detour on its own and everything that has to offer, perhaps could go into Detour feat a bunch of mods. Detour, a French horror. Yes. I didn't realize this guy only had 1 heart. But yeah, I'm very excited for Detour. That's going to be very fun to play. Yeah, well, I'll have to see who my crew is, because I feel like that's the kind of thing you play with people. And it will just change the experience altogether. But yeah, until that comes out, I'm going to focus on the series I already have started. All 30 billion projects I have begun but never finished. I gotta get one video out. I got one set built for one video and a script written for it. I have another project that I have a voiceover done. I just need to do the visuals for it. And then I have 2 different projects for 2 different channels that aren't mine. And then I also have Blueprint, which I need to fix with my graphics card. And then I have Coldplay. I have Coldcraft. And then I have to still make the Create Mods World's Fair finale. Is there anything else I'm missing? The BTS are... yeah, the BTS for Dan the Man. I murdered that poor fly. Oh, boo-hoo. He was buzzing. I don't like buzzing. I know, I'm so sad. That one fly. Whatever will we do without him? You're lucky, punk. Dan the man will keep coming. No, I'm doing a behind the scenes video on it. The movie is not being developed. Getting this guy. Yeah, drive by, kill fly. Dan the man will not be a produced movie though. I do not have the time, brain power, or assets to be able to do that. That would be a ton of work. Considering how long it took to do the first one, and then like just doing that by myself, that would be insane. Would be the Minecraft movie. I know it would probably be, at least hopefully, I would hope I could make something more enjoyable than it's right behind me, isn't it? Or whatever other jokes they're gonna make. I would hope I could make something entertaining. I think Dan TDM, the movie, I would need to get his permission first of all. That's right, I killed 2 flies. Ooh. I would need to get his permission. I would need to come up with a good story. Creeper, you must be creeping. I guess we're gonna have to build blocks, or alright, you mine, I craft. And Creeper, you just creep. Like that kind of thing. I don't want to do that. I want to make a good story with good writing. If I'm gonna make a movie, it'll be a good movie. I'm still optimistic for the Minecraft movie. I feel like it's gonna be slightly better than everybody thinks it's gonna be, but we'll never know until it comes out. With that being said, I think I'm gonna head out. I need to eat breakfast and lunch in one meal. Call that brunch. That's what it's called. Thank you guys for being here. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back on Saturday, probably with another Rising stream. We'll see. And hopefully there will be a video out between now and then. We'll see. Reaper? Oh, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Stay hydrated. I'll see y'all later.